Yo, what's happening, everybody? It's me, Millie Money. I'm back. All right, man. I got a good game for y'all. Baseball. Got the Giants vs. National. So tune in and check this out, and let's see who pulls it off, y'all. Enjoy, y'all.
Just a little bit away from first pitch. Our starting pitcher in this one, Cole Henry. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Elliot Ramos leading things off and takes a strike. That one the other way. And an easy out to start the game. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
And the 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, center fielder, Jung-Hoo.
And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Fouled off left side. Henry, in his rookie season, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Swing and a miss. Chapman stands at first with one out. That one not close. It's a ball and two strikes. And a swing and a miss. Two gone now.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. Runner! Here goes the runner.
Ball one,
in the
no
dirt.
strike.
Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Outside low, and it's 2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
On the ground. And that is that. One left for San Francisco. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Logan Webb.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams. That catches the outside corner. It's 0-1. And there's a foul ball. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. That one
ball,
misses,
2 strikes.
and that's ball 1. That's to third. Chapman zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Two out, space is empty. Inside, almost got him.
That's outside.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Willie Adames stands in. Henry back to work.
That's a ball. Ball. That's Touchdown.
Boog, our man Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
On the ground to third. Slings to first, and they get Adames for the out. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one outside. Ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. Outside.
Nope, that's off the plate.
The
Ball
count
2.
now 2-2. And
We
there's
got
a
a full
ball.
count.
That's ball
Ball
4.
four.
Tried another
Take the
fastball, but missed the spot.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So a man at first. And up next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Counts 1-0.
This one in the dirt. Tag save
He's
at
in there. He's
second.
safe.
And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
No, Boog, not exactly making him earn it right now with the walk and now a wild pitch. He's going to need to find a way to refocus out there, get back in the strike zone before this unravels on him. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
He's got it. 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's going to be Patrick Bailey. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Tennant right there to make the grab. And that is that. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Back here in Nationals Park. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. That misses the zone. 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now it's Luis Garcia. First
Ball
pitch
one.
misses. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
And that misses. And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Next offering is downstairs. And that one is lifted in the air. Lee under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting six, first baseman, Josh Bell.
And now the switch hitting first baseman, Josh Bell. Just missed. Ruiz, the base runner at first with one out. And a foul ball. And that one a little below the knees. Ball two. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Man at first, one away. On the ground, could be two. The throw to second is offline. First and second, one out. Robert Hassel the third, now at the plate. Just missed.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
Next offering upstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. Two-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The 2-2. Grounder might be two. Adames to second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
And we're back. So here's Wade now.
First baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
A little bit low. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Just missed. Fastball is outside. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Grounded out his first time. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. Runner at first with no outs here. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One, two now.
Ball.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Bell toss to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that clips the inside corner. Top of the third, no score. That missed by a lot.
2 strikes.
1 and 2 to count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So they go quietly there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Alex Call. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Missed with a changeup. And now it's even 1-1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike. That's ball 2.
Now one
Nope,
miss.
that's a ball. 3-0.
Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's out to center field. Adames makes the grab. 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
So the lineup flips over. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Struck out swinging his first time.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
And that one fouled off. That's outside.
That's off the plate.
Now 1-2. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. And the Nationals gone in order. And we are still scoreless. Back in Washington, D.C., here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Lee, in his second season, 26 years old, and he's a native of South Korea. That one catches the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Wilmer Flores.
And next is the designated hitter, Wilmer Flores. Grounded out his first time up. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off. He was late.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
That's inside.
And misses inside. 4th inning underway. No score. And that's outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Caught him looking for the K.
Just dropped it in there on the top of the strike zone. Certainly not what he was trying to do with that curveball by any means, but at the plate, you could tell he wasn't expecting it either. I'd say he got away with a big-time hanger on that one.
Next to hit, Willie Adames. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Call on the move. Squeezes it. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now James Wood.
Left fielder, James Wood.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there. And as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning. Make that error hurt.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's under it. And it's caught for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. A single his first time.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Clips the corner. Strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Checks over to first. Back safely. Runner on the move. Pitch outside. Saving second, and that was not close. The 1-1 is fouled off. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ground ball to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. Fly to center his first time. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Out to short. Throws across the diamond, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So 1 left for Washington, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here in Nationals Park, and now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Henry back to work. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Fitzgerald stands in now and watches strike 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Love
how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Wood hauls it in for the out. Out number 2.
Now batting, Patrick Bailey.
And digging in for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. 0 for 1 so far. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
0-2.
Up the middle, Garcia. To first,
He's out.
that ends the frame. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. And we still have no score. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5, Josh Bell. First pitch, and he just misses.
You know, these Nationals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
2-0.
2-0. Foul ball there. Hit on the ground to short. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Now at the plate, Robert Hassel III. He hit into a double play his first time up.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hit in the air, center field. Lee on his way over. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Alex Call digging in for the Nationals. Went down on strikes his first time through. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Bell leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Ball 1 there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one
Nope,
inside,
ball
and it's 2-2. In the air, right side. Yastrzemski sizes this one up, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Tena.
Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's outside.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
2 outs. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Nationals leave 1. Still no score. Back in Washington, D.C., new inning getting started. And digging in for San Francisco, Lamont Wade Jr. Line drive, and he boots it. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Here's Elliot Ramos, 0 for 2 in this one. And that is downstairs, and it's 1-0. Late swing fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Caught and missed. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Here's Matt Chapman. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and that gets down for a base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, center fielder.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Go ahead run on base, and now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Pickoff move to first, and he dives back in safely. Not even close there. Ball 1. Check swing on a 1-0. Appeal to third. And he went around. Rule the swing. With the go-ahead run at first. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. In the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. The 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Man at second. Waves at the bundle for the strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Back to the mound. He's got it. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Now batting, left fielder, James Wood.
Up now for Washington, James Wood. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. All tied up here in the bottom of the sixth. Line to left, and that's just foul. Goes down looking. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Nathaniel Lowe.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. He swings and fouls one off. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. And ball one. This one smoked, could be trouble, and that's going to get into the corner. Around first and hustling for second, and that's a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Bert Ruiz will hit next. 1 for 2. In there at the knees.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
0-2 now. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses the first. That ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. No score. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Jorge Lopez. 25th appearance of the year for him. Wilmer Flores getting ready to hit.
Designated hitter, Wilmer Flores.
Bounce to the right side. Bell steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie Adames.
So digging in, Willie Adames. Lopez, a 6'3" righty, 200 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico.
Oh, that's out.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Movement in the bullpen, Andrew Chafin looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Ferrer getting cranked up as well. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Just off the inside edge. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Kicks and fires. Just off the inside edge.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
2 down, nobody on.
I got 3 and 2.
That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. And the 0-1. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. First pitch just misses.
Ball.
And a foul ball. Next offering is down low. Stays alive. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's Josh Bell. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1. And that one fouled off. And the count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Robert Hassel III digging in for the Nationals. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1.
That's an out.
Over to first, safe.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now up for Washington, Alex Call.
Well, pretty good speed over there at first base. I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer. This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here. Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
Out front and foul to the left side. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back here in Nationals Park. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Patrick Bailey. Lopez back to work. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Activity in the bullpen. Kyle Finnegan looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Wade up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Hard hit, base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Substitution now at first base. Entering is the pinch runner, Christian Koss. Go ahead run on base. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Elliot Ramos. 0 for 3 in this one. There's the strike. Now moves to first. And he's back in safely. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Pitch misses there. And the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Liner snapped to first. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. And we still have no score. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Spencer Bivens.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Sam Huff getting loose there. He's now in the game at first. Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals.
Third baseman, Jose Tena.
That misses, and that's ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
Right through there for a strike. Here's a 1-1. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. And a 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. And that one almost got it.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On the ground, right side. Toss to Huff. One up, one down.
Now batting, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. The shortstop takes the ball. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Tyler Rogers getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. And that one in the air center field. Lee gets under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, left fielder,
James Wood digging in for the Nationals.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning coming up. No score.
now pitching.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Kyle Finnegan.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And here is Matt Chapman. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it drops in. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And now, Wilmer Flores.
0-1.
Not
I got
close
one ball,
with
one
that
strike.
one. 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Andrew Chafin looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. With the go-ahead run standing at second here at the top of the ninth. And the count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Willie Adames to the plate now in a high leverage spot. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And he takes one right on the black. It's 0-1.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Nope.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second.
Ball 2.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And they're all loaded up.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Golden opportunity right here. And fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And now everybody's running. It's a squeeze. Abrams fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
And up next for the Giants, Tyler Fitzgerald. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Swinging a foul straight back. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first, and that is that. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Giants 1 and the Nationals nothing. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Ryan Walker. He's been so good against lefties.
Number 74, Ryan Walker.
Nathaniel Lowe digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 3.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Just missed.
Inside.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. This one drilling deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He sends it out of here, and we're starting over. It's 1-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of
it. Next to hit for the Nats, Keibert Ruiz. First pitch misses. Line drive to short and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Up now for Washington, Luis Garcia. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. He goes down looking. Josh Bell at the plate now. And that's outside. 1-0. Two down, base is empty, but one run across. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. On the ground. And foul ball. Trying to send this to extra innings. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside edge. Two down, nobody on. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Robert Hassel III in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Hassel, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. That's to third. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. But this clutch home run gets us even again. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back and a new arm on the mound as we start extras. Andrew Chafin.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first. One away in the top half of the 10th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Sam Huff, the next Giant to hit. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Chapman, the next to hit, takes outside. Inside corner, that's a strike, and it's 1-1. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. Just missed.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's an RBI single, and they lead it in the 10th.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And that's downstairs, and it's 1-0. Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Zach Brixey looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Williams also getting ready. There's a strike. 2-1 now.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Squirts away a little bit. Wilmer Flores waits to bat for the Giants. First and second, 2 down. Here in the top half of the 10th. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Ramos rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
Picks himself up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Andrew Chafin done for the night. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher on now, Trevor Williams.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
First and second, 2 outs. Wilmer Flores digs in now. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and 2 groundouts. That one ripped. And that gets down in the corner. 1 run across, coming home. And he's out.
Right on the tag.
Bunt down, and that ends the inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Giants 4 and the Nats 1. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Tyler Rogers.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be in there.
Alex Call now at the plate.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Ramos pulls it down. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Third baseman, Jose Taylor.
Jose Tena, the next to hit.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
Outside,
that pitch is out.
ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Chop to first. Huff. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So they're down to their final out. Now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams, as the Nationals are down to their final out. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the last half of the 10th. Next offering is in for a strike. Rogers is just 1 strike away. On the ground, and this should do it. And that'll do it.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Alright, y'all, that's game. Really good game. Good stuff on myself. I hope y'all enjoy that. I appreciate it for stopping by. Give me a like if you haven't already. And subscribe. I'd appreciate it. You know, if you haven't subscribed yet, appreciate y'all. I appreciate it. Once again, I'll be back soon enough for more gaming. Alright. I'm out, y'all. Have a good one. Deuces. Millie Money. Out.